Greetings, Twin Flames. This is Lucida of Twin Flame RX, and I'm here on Sunday, January 7th, 2017 with the monthly reading for Twin Flames and those on their divine love journey. So I wanted to start out with this positive affirmation from the Doreen Virtue Angel Affirmations calendar. It says, "My relationships are healthy because they are built on mutual respect." So that's a great affirmation for dealing with your beloved twin flame this January of 2018, knowing that you and your beloved both have a mutual respect for each other. So respect yourself and your beloved will respect you. Respect your beloved and they should respect you back. Hopefully they do, and if they don't, then healthy boundaries need to be established. So that's something to think about throughout this month of January. So I want to thank you all for liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing to the channel if you do. If you do not, you may want to. I try to post some type of video every day. If I don't post something on YouTube, I'm posting something on Twitter, Pinterest, Facebook, Instagram, and Tumblr on a day-to-day basis. I do have a new website. It's twinflamerx.com. So that's all it is. You can find me there and read about me and also book a session there, or I still have the private video reading option in the description box below, and the links to the chat sites I'm on and the social media, as well as the Etsy shop channeled message from your beloved. So we're going to get started with this reading. What I want to do for the month of January is to get cards that represent from this Rider-Waite Tarot the soul energy of each of the twins, the heart energy of each of the twins, the mind or ego energy of each of the twins, the actions of each of the twins, and then the outcome for each twin. But then also for the union, we'll have the soul energy, the heart energy, the mind or ego energy, and then the action space energy, as well as the outcome. Okay, so we'll start off by laying out divine masculine cards, then do divine feminine and union. So I'm going to shuffle a few more times, asking Divine Source to please show us, those that are watching this video, they need guidance on how their twin is seeing this journey and seeing them, and what stage of their awakening they're in, and what will transpire throughout this month. Remember, this is a general reading, and if you would like a personalized reading, please see me. Alright, so bottom of the deck energy is the energy of all twins in the collective that watch this video for this month, and we have the Five of Pentacles showing up. So this is a feeling of being left out in the cold a little bit. So currently, when you're watching the video, you may be feeling this way, and it makes sense, because if you were feeling totally embraced by your beloved, you probably wouldn't be watching a video. So that's what we get for that overall energy. We have divine masculine cards, divine feminine, and then union cards here. So we have to pick one polarity to kind of look into. So we'll start off with the divine feminine polarity. Divine feminine is having Five of Wands energy for the soul energy. So the soul is feeling a little conflicted, not knowing exactly what to do, probably because it depends on the energy of the divine masculine counterpart. So usually this is a competition. So the soul is kind of conflicted, not knowing which way to turn. Maybe there's a pull to a karmic situation or partner, and the soul does undergo many tests in its evolution, so there may be some tests that the divine feminine soul energy is undergoing in January, or will be undergoing in January. Divine feminine's heart is slowly and steadily dedicating and devoting itself to the divine masculine. That's what we see here with this Knight of Pentacles energy. We have a slow moving, steady pace, but the Knight of Pentacles is a very loyal energy. So the divine feminine's heart is loyal. He or she has slowed down a bit on the journey and kind of is more in a contemplative and observational mode, not wanting to become heartbroken, so detaching a bit. The mind or the ego is the Page of Pentacles energy, so really kind of working on tangible manifestations. So the divine feminine's mind is being occupied with learning, maybe with trying to send messages to their beloved, but just trying to work on something so that they can manifest money and physical success in the 3D. So the divine feminine is very grounded, it looks like, in January. The last card is the action space of the divine feminine in January, and we have the Ten of Cups energy here. So very happy. So the actions of the divine feminine are going to be moving in the direction of their union with their beloved twin flame. So they will do nothing but move toward this union. So whatever actions the divine feminine are going to take this month are going to be actions that bring them into a harmonious union, or make them ready for a harmonious union with their beloved, and that make them, happy in their family life, happy in their friendships, happy in their relationships. So a really good energy there. All right. And then the outcome energy is the 10 of Wands. So this energy is that of someone that is very stressed mentally, has been carrying a heavy load, and is feeling overburdened. So the divine feminine may still be feeling stressed, even if she is moving toward her desired union with her beloved. Now we'll look at the divine masculine soul energy. So the soul energy of the divine masculine is 6 of Pentacles, knowing that the scales must start to balance out between himself and his beloved, or herself and her beloved, this upcoming period. So wanting to be generous, wanting to give back energetically to the divine feminine instead of just taking. The soul energy of the divine masculine for the month of January is that of the Fool. So this energy is really good energy because it's showing that the divine masculine is wanting to take the leap of faith and to devote his or her heart to their beloved. So to open their heart and not be afraid to give their whole heart to their beloved twin flame. Their mind, the divine masculine's mind or ego, is going to be that of the magician energy. So understanding that they have all the tools. Okay, so the cups, the wands, the sword, and the pentacle, all 4 suits of the major arcana or the minor arcana are in this major arcana card, the magician. So the divine masculine is realizing their power to co-create with their beloved twin flame, and realizing that they can manifest whatever they desire, and they're getting away from all the negative thinking that was an obstacle and holding them back from their unions in the past. Okay, so their action space is, wow, the Tower. So we have the Tower energy here for the divine masculine. There may be some disruption for the divine masculine, but this disruption is going to allow for rebuilding of a new foundation and relationship with their twin. So let's see what the outcome energy is. So maybe that's karmic situations that are crumbling, or karmic partnerships, or karmic patterns, or dysfunctional patterns and loops that are breaking in order for them to build a new foundation with their beloved. Well, that's possible because we have the 7 of Wands energy here, and the wands here, well, this card in particular is signifying that the divine masculine is going to be defending himself or herself and the union from outside attacks. So even if there is something that tries to come and attack the divine masculine's life, they're not going to let it attack their union. They're actually going to use it to the advantage of building the union up from the bottom or ground up. What we have here is the energy of the union at the soul level. And this is someone looking at, Seven of Pentacles, looking at their crop and waiting for it to be ready for harvest. So both twins together in the union know that they've been planting seeds all along throughout their journey, throughout their lifetime really. And now they're just waiting for their harvest to come in, waiting to see the results of what they've put their whole soul into all this time. Divine feminine and masculine in union, heart energy is that of the Page of Wands. So energetically, their hearts are connected and also communicating with each other. So if you're not sure if you are communicating properly with your twin or not, go down into your heart space and always ask your heart what it is you should do at any one given moment. That is what you want to do. You don't want to act out of ego. You want to act out of your heart space when it comes to your beloved. Okay, so then the mind or the egos of both of the twins is Ten of Swords. So this is the ending of a big cycle where negative thinking was really prominent. So in an ending of all of the old paradigms and patterns and runner-chaser dynamics and all of those different kinds of paradigms that the twin flames even embodied or that we use to define twin flames, those energies are ending. We're going to have a new beginning. What's happening in the... So that was the mind. This is the action space is for both twins. At the beginning of January, like January 2nd, there was that full moon release of a lot of stagnant and energy that no longer served both twins in their unions. We have a new moon coming up on the 16th, and that's going to usher in new energies. But then we also have a full moon on the 31st again, and I believe there's a lunar eclipse that day as well, which is going to be very transformational for twins in January. So for the union, those shadow aspects still need to be dealt with in order for the two twins to come into their harmonious balance together. The overall outcome for the union over the month of January is this Six of Swords energy. So this is the two beloveds leaving emotional turmoil and moving into smoother emotional waters. So what this tells me overall is that this month, January, may have some tumultuous aspects to it for the divine masculine, because it seems like many are going through kind of a hermit phase and a dark night of the soul, or more of their spiritual awakening, while the divine feminine is staying loyal and waiting for the manifestations and kind of getting worn out by this. Together, though, they're energetically balancing each other and coming to terms with their shadow aspects, communicating with each other at the heart level, and this is going to lead the two twins into better emotional waters by the end of the month. So the union is going to move into a better emotional space for both twins together. So overall, the month of January is going to be one where there's going to be still some purging and releasing of old energies, but this is for the greater good. And while some twins may be getting into their physical unions, reunions, and harmonizations, by the end of the month, there's going to be this emotional balance that occurs, or an emotional lifting. So it'll be a better emotional space that twins will be in. So I wanted to also call in the Ascended Masters. So this is the Ascended Masters deck by Doreen Virtue, and get some guidance. So I'm going to pull one for the divine masculine, one for the feminine, and one for their union for the month. So we'll do Divine Feminine first, Masculine, and then the Union. Okay, so the Ascended Master guiding Divine Feminine throughout the month is Lady Nada with the mother, wife, sister, daughter energy. So Lady Nada is sending the Divine Feminine some special encouragement. I'm opening the book now to see if there's a special message from Lady Nada that we should share. Okay, so it says here, the issue that you're asking about involves a significant woman in your life, such as your mother, wife, girlfriend, sister, or daughter. The first person who comes to mind is correct. Any unhealed feelings that you carry toward this person could be blocking or slowing the manifestation of your dreams, as well as leading to imbalances. This is a perfect time to call upon God, your guides, and angels to release any toxins associated with past and present relationships. The process opens the way for healthy relationships with women, including your own feminine energy. So for the Divine Feminine, if you are feminine and female, and watching this, even if you're not, whoever a feminine figure is in your life that you may have some unhealed wounds from is something to think about. But also the card, the energy, is calling for the Divine Feminine to balance their masculine and feminine energy by practicing giving and receiving on a daily basis. Be willing to forgive a woman in your life who seems to have hurt you. And also, we have another message here. A female deceased loved one is saying, I love you from heaven. And there's another possibility that a new relationship with a woman will prove to be significant. So those are some things to look out for. But genuinely, I feel it's about healing and bringing out that Divine Feminine energy and not being afraid to be feminine and be the receiver, the yin of this partnership with your beloved. As far as Divine Masculine's guidance, we have Elmira, who is saying it's a good time to clear and shield your energy. So for the Divine Masculine, that's super important that they have been spending a lot of time in karmic situations. So clearing their energy and shielding it is so important. It says here, as a sensitive person, Divine Masculine has absorbed some harsh and toxic energy from other people. This card asks you to stop and call on Elmira and Archangel Michael to clear yourself. They can also clear and elevate the energies in other people, your home, or your office. After clearing yourself, ask them to shield you from further intrusions. This process, called shielding, needs to be conducted once or twice a day. You can also wear a crystal pendant to act as a buffer in harsh energy situations. So the additional meanings of the card are to ask Archangel Michael to cut cords of fearful attachments between you and other people or possessions. Also to stay clear of harsh or toxic substances, environments, and relationships. Honor your sensitivity. Keep your thoughts as positive as possible to keep your energy clear and clean. And also eliminate clutter or use feng shui to clear the energy in your home or office. So it seems that the Divine Masculine is going to, if they are in seclusion at all or shut down emotionally, it's because they are not able to clear their energy and shield themselves from those attacks. So if you meditate, if you're not the Divine Masculine watching this, even if you are, you could do this for your union, but whoever's watching, you can clear and shield yourself in meditation, and thereby that helps to clear and shield your union from any outside energy intrusions. For both twins, we have the Green Man coming and letting us know that it would be a good idea to retreat into nature, especially if it's a nice environment that you're in. So the weather is warming up where I'm at, so it's easier now to go out for longer periods of time. So if you can, Green Man is saying you've been indoors too long and you need a refreshing break from stressful conditions. No matter how busy both twins are, there's always time to pause for fresh air. This card comes to both twins today with a strong message for them to spend time alone outdoors. The healing effects of nature will revive their energy and outlook, and also they'll return to home or work with new ideas and a fresh perspective. Think of your nature retreat as an investment that will yield huge dividends. Also, it says that both twins desire or may decide even to take a vacation, that they both have a life purpose involving possibly environmentalism or nature. It may be a good idea to work with pure flower essences, crystals, plant spirit medicine, or other natural healing methods. And also to commune with animals, trees, fairies, and other spirits of nature to bring yourself into balance, to ground you, and also to bring you into a better balance with your beloved. So I'm going to end this reading with an Archangel Michael message. Archangel Michael is a protector of light workers and twin flames. So I'm shuffling, asking Archangel Michael to please give us a message that resonates with whoever's watching this video and helps them throughout the month of January 2018. Okay, we have the message of your home is protected by angels. And as I read this, I'm going to be sending you some Reiki healing as well for your home, for yourself, for your beloved, and for your union. Archangel Michael, thank you for watching over our homes and its inhabitants. We ask that you post guardian angels at each window and door, ensuring security. Thank you for guiding our finances so that we can easily afford to pay our rent, mortgage, or taxes. So I want to thank you all for joining. And again, I'm sending you some Reiki healing for the month of January for both yourself and your beloved, to release anything that's holding you both back from being with each other in perfect harmonious balance in all time, spaces, dimensions, frequencies, and realities. I hope you have a beautiful day and beautiful evening whenever you're watching this. Have a wonderful month ahead. Namaste.